into the fight. They showed that they were sportsmen after, they're proud family men, but ladies and gentlemen, still undefeated, still the interim WBC Super Middleweight Champion of the world, a magnificent performance with a unanimous decision victory over Caleb Plant. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. I'll let the champ kick his feet up a little bit. He's been working hard throughout the course of the evening. David, we got the microphone there, but first of all, we're about an hour removed from the fight. How are you feeling? Main eventing here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena against Caleb Plant, a massive victory. What kind of statement do you think you said and you made here this evening?
I just feel really great. I just want to give the thanks to the fans who came and made us filled up the arena. I feel like we did exactly, the fight lived up to what it was supposed to live up to. It's bad blood, but I'm glad that me and Caleb Plant were able to fight like warriors in the ring and, bury the beef basically. But I knew I was stronger than him, and I knew I had a lot to prove, I had a lot to show to the fans. A lot of people said I didn't have defense, I just come forward. Yeah, I do come forward, but I have a lot of defense, I have a lot of tricks on my sleeve too, and I think I showed it that I'm a monster. After the 6th round picked up, I just started picking up and started landing some big shots, countering the body shots. And then as soon as I started the engine, got the engine going, and it was just no turning back. And like I said, I love this. I have one of the best fighting spirits in the game, and I just love going toe to toe with anybody.
Well, we love watching throughout the course of the 12 rounds. Questions for David Benavidez. We'll start off over here with Keith Iden.
David, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You said before the fight that you would not be satisfied if you did not stop him. Was it at all not satisfying because you didn't get the stoppage?
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed I didn't get the stoppage, but you guys seen how his face looked. He was really bloody. And I was really opposing my will. I really beat him up really good. And like I said, I'm not really satisfied because I didn't get the knockout, but this is a great way to get a victory. Just dominating performance. It was a great performance. There's a lot of things I can tweak in my game to make sure I get the stoppage next time. But also, I feel like I don't want to throw Kenny Bayless under the bus, but he didn't call Caleb Plant out in any of the clinches he was doing the whole fight. And I think if Kenny Bayless would have said something about the clinches, maybe he would have stopped Caleb from trying to clinch, and I would have clipped him. But I was hurting him a lot of times. Busted his eye open, hurt him to the body, and I can still get better. I can still get better. But I'm just I am satisfied with this performance. I'm not gonna say I'm not. I am very satisfied.
Last question for you is, your dad said the other day if he were Eddie Reynoso, wouldn't put Canelo anywhere near you. Do you feel the same way that it's going to unfold like that he's not going to fight you, or do you think he eventually will?
I feel like as Canelo operates, he needs these fights. A big fighter like me, this is definitely a really big fight. And as you can see, as me and Caleb Plant was a huge fight. So I think it'll be huge pay-per-view numbers. And let's just take it back to fighting, man. I want to prove myself. Canelo's proved himself, but I feel like he needs to give me the opportunity too. And it's not like I'm begging for something. I've been mandatory for the past 2 fights, so it's something I earned, And especially after this fight, I showed that I belong to be. I deserve to be in there. I wasn't really getting hit as much. My defense was good. I thought Caleb Plant was faster, so I was really countering, and I was using my head movement and defense good. I know I could get better, but I feel like the only fight that people want to see in Super Middleweight is me versus Canelo, so let's give it to him.
Get it, go! Get it! Questions for David Benavidez.
David, en español, Ernesto Amador de No Puedes Jugar Boxeo, aquí a tu derecha. Acá, David, aquí mira. David, antes que nada, creo que la gente piensa que es muy fácil noquear arriba el cuadrilátero. Y yo creo que no hay nada que reclamarte, absolutamente nada de tu actuación. Pero quisiera hacerte 2 preguntas. La primera, ¿no crees que fue sumamente valiente Caleb Plant y merece un reconocimiento?
Sí, pues es un peleador muy bueno, se estaba moviendo mucho, pero yo creo que la razón que no quiere es porque Kenny Bayless no le estaba diciendo nada, porque me estaba agarrando bastante toda la pelea. Yo creo porque por eso no quiere, pero él es un guerrero también, es un peleador muy bueno, le tengo mucho respeto.
Well, I didn't knock him out because Benavidez didn't allow me to, really. People think that knocking people out may be easy, but it's not. And I still feel like Plant was a warrior. I really respect him, and you know, I won rightfully the way that I could, you know.
Y finalmente, David, haciendo un análisis de David Benavidez, ¿te sientes listo ya para que la siguiente pelea sea con Canelo Álvarez? Haciendo un análisis tú mismo de tu actuación, si la siguiente para ti es Canelo.
Sí, pues ahorita yo me siento 100% listo para Canelo. Yo creo que hay muchas cosas que puedo arreglar en el gimnasio y eso es lo que voy a hacer. Me voy a tomar unas vacaciones, 3 semanas descanso y pues vamos a comenzar a trabajar otra vez. Pero yo creo que sí, estamos listos para Canelo en septiembre. Yo creo que él me tiene que dar la chance para pelearlo y estamos listos, los fans están listos, yo estoy listo y hay que darle la pelea.
The question was, do you feel ready for Canelo now that you took care of Plant? David said he's 100% ready. I'm 100% ready. I'm going to take a quick vacation for 3 weeks, then it's time to come back to the gym, tweak some things, and then let's give the fans and everybody what they want.
Yeah, we all want that fight. I especially. Can you imagine? More questions from the media.
David, congratulations to you and the family, man. You don't really get tested like this in fights too often, I guess. Where did you kind of find it inside, you know, to kind of turn things around when they needed to happen? And then, you know, what kind of changed the fight for you? Did it feel to you like your power would overcome him at some point?
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is that I wanted to be patient. I mean, Caleb Plant is a great counterpuncher. As you can see, he's really fast. I didn't want to just go in there and then get countered with any, you know, shots. You know, I really had to take my time. I think you guys seen a good jab. My jab was way more effective than Caleb Plant's. You guys are only talking about Caleb Plant having a more better jab and stuff like that. But as soon as I got in there, you know, the fight is not a 4 or 6 round fight. It's a 12-round fight, you know, so you got to start slow. But as soon as I found my groove, there's nothing you can do to stop me. You know, I hurt him to the body, hurt him to the head, cut the ring off pretty good, and like I said, I'm just satisfied with this. There's a lot of things I can fix in my game, but overall I'm satisfied with this. This is my first fight pay-per-view. This is the biggest fight I've ever been in. This is the biggest fight of my life, and I feel like I did amazing. You know, I mean, we went out there. I told you I was gonna put a beat on Caleb Plant, and I did.
Quick question right here, David, in front. After seeing your stablemate rival lose the way he did on those judges' scorecards, after that battle in the 12th round, after it rang, did you guys have any thoughts or like second guess that maybe the judges would go against you guys?
It's a good question. I wasn't thinking of that at all. I mean, I was just a little disappointed because I thought Ryan was more effective. You know, he rocked him a lot. That was his fight. You know, I had to fight. He fought his game. You know, I had to fight my game plan. You know, I couldn't think if the judge were gonna rob it. You know, so I just had to keep fighting my game plan, stay disciplined, stay focused, and that's exactly what I did.
David, right here, but Steven Corleño, KOR Sports. Congratulations, man. Talk to me about the end of the fight. The bell rings. You raise your hand. You're kind of walking around the ring, and Caleb comes up to you, kind of puts his arm around you, and you guys exchange words. Talk to me about that moment there.
I just told him, you know, man to man, I'm sorry for all the trash talk that we went at each other. You know, we were talking a lot of shit to each other, and a lot of it. I'm not gonna say it wasn't necessary because it was necessary because this fight was huge. You know, it was a huge fight, and sometimes that's what you need to bring the best out of 2 men. And we're both warriors. He's a warrior. You know, he definitely showed it, but I showed it that I'm a better warrior. And I wanted this opportunity to be challenged by a top super middleweight. You know, he's definitely top 3. You know, I'm top 2. The number 1 is Canelo. So I mean, we both had a lot to fight for. You know, the winner supposedly is going to be Canelo, and you know, so I put everything into this training camp. You know what I mean? And I know he did too. But you know, at the end of the day, I don't want to hold no grudges against nobody. I'll only do that unless we're building a fight or something. But after that, there's no need. You know, I'm not that type of guy. I've never been that type of guy. So I have nothing respect for Caleb Plant, and you know, I'm happy he gets to go home to his family safe.
Congrats.
Congratulations, David. This is a question for Samson. It was a while ago, but you called the chances of fighting Canelo a fantasy fight. I was wondering if you thought those chances had changed. Did they change tonight? What do you think about that? The Canelo possibility?
Well, I thought that it would never happen. Now I believe it will happen. And the reason is because you have nobody else to fight. Yes. You have anyone of a quality of opposition that he deserves, Canelo. So I believe that he will understand and he will take the chance to fight the Mexican monster.
Hey David, congratulations. Most people watched the fight and had the fight on even terms, or maybe had planned ahead, first half of the fight. Was there a particular instance or a flurry, a punch that you felt the fight being turned in your favor?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys seen it, but I hit him with a body shot. And I heard, ugh, and I told him, I heard you. I told him, I heard you. And that's what changed everything. That was a round 4. And from there, it was just kept hitting him with body shots, kept hitting him with hard shots. I know I'm the harder puncher. That's why I've told you guys. I've said it over and over again. Everybody I've been in the ring with, I've hurt everybody since I was 14 years old. And that's something that nobody can take away from me. I know I got that power, and if somebody pushes me to the limit like that, I get even stronger. So, yeah, that was basically when it turned, and I just kept hurting him, I was really surprised because, I don't know if it's just the neck workouts we've been doing, or I don't know what it is. I don't feel the power with these guys at all. And I didn't feel the power with Caleb Plant. I thought it was gonna be way faster. I guess I just, I worked on my head movement really good, but I didn't really feel threatened at all. I don't know, it was just a good fight. I was just in it 100%. I was just in it 100%. I'm just happy to be in these type of fights because I really love fighting and I love going toe to toe.
Well, David, the night belongs to you, so we'll give you final thoughts as you conclude still the WBC interim super middleweight champion of the world, remaining undefeated, main eventing here, a raucous crowd, passionate, people watching all over the world. Your final thoughts as you get ready to enjoy a nice vacation with your lovely family.
I'm just happy, man. I'm happy that I can give these type of fights to the people. I mean, people really enjoy this type of fights. And like I said, I'm willing to put my body on the line to make sure the fans get these type of fights because at the end of the day, I don't care about belts or none of that. I feel like I'm a world champion because the fans make me feel like that. And I'll give I'll put myself on the line for anybody just so you guys can enjoy these type of fights. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm grateful for everything.
Ladies and